Hi kids, I'm Carolyn, and this is Sparky. Would you like to go with me to the fire station and listen to the firefighters read a story with us? They're going to read El Rey Jakes is Magic by Sally Warner, Chapter 14, Man to Man. Our Master Firefighter of the Year, Vince Smith, is going to read with us. I'm really excited, and so is firefighter Kayla Harper. Let's go!
Hey, I'm Vince Smith with the Virginia Beach Fire Department, and I have Sparky here with me. And we're going to read Chapter 14, Man to Man. Grown-ups call Wednesday Hump Day because it's the middle of the Monday through Friday work week. You have to get over it, the invisible hump, to be able to coast down the other side of the hill toward Friday, and best of all, the weekend. I think it's the same for kids because Wednesday mornings are always a pain. 1, it's hard to get up on time. 2, it's hard to pry your little sister out of the bathroom so you can at least brush your teeth. 3, it's hard to find a shirt you want to wear that's clean, or nearly clean. And 4, it's hard to get all your school stuff together so you don't forget anything and get in trouble in front of the whole class. But today, Wednesday, I wanted to get to school early enough to talk to the principal, so I pulled it together, and here I am, one of many kids swarming up Oak Glen Elementary School's wide front steps. And there he is, planted right in the center of the middle step where he sees all. As it sometimes tells us at assemblies, Mr. Jakes, he calls out through his beard. But today, instead of ducking my head, waving hello, and hurrying past him as usual, I stop. Penny, David, hey Kelly, what's up? What's up, Bryce? The principal is calling out. What's happening, My? What's shaking, Bacon? I clear my throat a couple of times, the way my half-friend Kevin sometimes does to get attention, but the principal can't hear me over the roar that sounds us. Excuse me, I say, but my voice is still too quiet for him to hear. Looking good, Leonard, he yells. Morning, Miss Daisy Lou. Excuse me, Your Honor, I shout in a way too loud voice. A couple of older kids turn, point, and laugh. So does the principal. Your Honor, he says, like he's quoting me, that's a good one, El Rey. You're priceless. Do you know what? How can I help you, son? I can't be in the talent show on Friday. I tell him louder than I'd like to. And why is that, he asks, focusing his famous laser beam look at me. Cold feet? Huh? Stage fright, he explains, telling me what the expression means. Oh, that's what Dad thought too, and he was right. Even I didn't admit it. No, I tell the principal, staring at his beard to make talking to him easier. It's because my 2 illusions are meant for small groups, like 1 or 2 people, not a big assembly. No one will be able to see them, so I have to step aside. I say, using my dad's words. Sorry, I added, trying to look like I mean it. And yet you tried out for the show with those 2 tricks, the principal points out, petting his beard. I had to think of something fast, I explained. I mean, the whole talent show idea was kind of last minute.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla Harper, firefighter with the Virginia Beach Fire Department. Let's go ahead and pick up on the top of page 102 where Vince left off. Wait, does that sound like I'm criticizing him? I like to come up with something fun for my students toward the end of the year when things start to sag a little. The principal tells me, like he's talking man to man, only there's no money left in the PTA Special Events Fund, so a talent show seemed like a good option. You mean because it's free, I say. That's fine, except my illusions won't work. Like I said before, they're too small, so I'll have to step aside, I tell him again. I like saying step aside because it sounds better than quit. No one's going to be stepping anywhere at this point except onto the auditorium stage this Friday afternoon, the principal says. That's that look, something on his hairy face. And you're our show's only magic act, he adds. Don't worry, El Rey, you'll do fine, just relax. Whenever someone tells you to just relax, exactly the opposite happens. So far, hump day isn't going so great. I won't do fine, I say, not backing down. I'll do awful. And I can't relax. I'll be a flop. Everyone will laugh at me or boo me off the stage, and I'll never live it down, ever, for 3 more years. Even my dad understands, I add, bringing out my best ammunition, because I think the only thing that really counts with teachers and principals is kids' parents. And that's messed up. Your dad, the principal says, echoing my words. Dr. Warren Jakes, I remind him. They've talked before. The principal looks like he's getting a headache. He sighs. Well, El Rey, I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry, he says. I'd like to let you off the hook, believe me. But the program is already being printed up and your name's on it. That's no reason at all. Programs are just pieces of paper and I'm a person. You can make an announcement saying sorry, but there's no time for my magic act, I say, almost begging as a couple of 6th graders shove past me. Do not cry, I tell myself, making it an order. Tell you what, the principal says. When I introduce your act, I will explain about the tricks being meant for smaller venues, and then you can go ahead and do them. Venues? Now I don't know what he's saying, except that he's not gonna let me out of this stupid talent show. And rest easy, the principal assures me. No one is going to boo, not at my school. His students, his school, what is up with this guy? I really don't want to do it, I say, my voice barely there. Please don't make me. What was that? The principal says, cupping a big hand behind one of his ears as he leans over to get down to my shrimpy level. I didn't hear that last part. Nothing, I mumble. It was nothing. I'm nothing. He's not even trying to understand. And he thinks he's such a great principal saying hi to everyone. Then you'd better run along to class, he tells me, and don't worry about Friday, El Rey. You'll do great. Thanks for letting me read for you guys. Talk to you later.